Hi guys, this is Sadak from Driving.com. In this video, we'll show you how to flash the latest RisingOS ROM based on Android 16 onto Galaxy S20 FE. So please take a backup of all data on your phone and let's get started. So first off, get the ROM file and the VP meta and recovery file from these links. Just let me verify it once. This is the ROM file over here and the other file of VP meta and the recovery file. Once you've got all the three files, your next action is to get the Android SDK platform to form an article and extract them onto your PC. So this is the link. Get it from here, extract them onto PC, and you will get the following files as you could see over here. Once that is done, now enable USB debugging and OEM unlocking. The USB debugging will come in handy for ADB command, and OEM unlocking is required for unlocking the phone. So let's enable both the toggles. For that, go to settings, about phone, software information, and tap on build number 7 times. Then go back, go to dev options. And from here, enable OEM unlocking as well as USB debugging. Once that is done, your next action is to unlock the phone. So take a backup beforehand and then boot your phone to the download mode. Then long press the volume up key to go to device unlock mode. Then once again press the volume up key to unlock the phone. Once that is done, your phone will now boot to the OS. When that happens, please connect to Wi-Fi and re-verify that OEM unlocking is shown here. As you could see, currently I have unlocked the phone, but I am not in the Wi-Fi mode. It's currently turned off, not connected. That is why you could see OEM unlocking is not shown here. So please make sure to connect to Wi-Fi so that OEM unlocking is shown here. This is required to bypass the vault keeper. So just give me a second. I will now connect to Wi-Fi in a matter of few seconds. And then we will bypass the vault keeper as well. So this is the Wi-Fi network. This is the credentials, connect. And it should now be done in a matter of few seconds. So now I am Wi-Fi connected. Let me now verify it once again. So close from the backend. Let's open it once again. Go to settings, dev options, and let's see now. So you could see we have got OEM unlocking. We have bypassed the vault keeper. If that's all well and good, your next action is to get the Odin tool from here, extract it onto your PC. You will get the following files. Let me show you. Flash. Just give me a second. The flash tools is over here. Odin. Get the following 4 files. Now boot the phone to download mode. For that, there are quite a few ways. The easiest is to simply use the ADB command. So open the CMD window over here in the platform tools. Type in CMD, hit the enter key. Then type in the command of ADB reboot, download, and hit enter. The phone should now be in the download mode in a few seconds. You could also use the hardware key combination. For hardware key, power off the phone. Then press and hold the volume up and down key. Then keep on holding both the keys. Then insert the USB cable onto your phone. And with this, the phone will now be in the download mode. So the steps are given here as well. You may have a look at that. Anyways, we are now inside the download mode. Once that is done, let's flash the recovery file first and foremost via the Odin tool. So let's launch the Odin tool via the exe file. You will get a prompt, click on OK. And now first to verify your phone is shown in the log section, you could see. Also in the COM port. If that's all well and good, go to option, uncheck auto reboot. Then click on AP and load the recovery tar file. Downloads, this is the recovery tar file which you have just got. Choose it. In the slot of data, click on it. Choose the file of VP meta. Click on open. Then hit the start button. The flashing will start, take only a few seconds, 4 to 5 seconds at the very max. And as you could see, it's now complete. So now press and hold the power and the volume down keys and keep on holding both the keys for 7 to 8 seconds. Then as soon as the phone is about to undergo a restart, let go of the keys. Then press and hold the power and the volume up key. So first off, press and hold the power and the volume down keys and keep on holding both the keys for 7 to 8 seconds. And as soon as the phone is about to undergo a restart, let go of both the keys. And now press and hold the power and the volume up keys and keep on holding both the key for 4 to 5 more seconds. Now you may let go of this key as well. And if you have pressed the key at the right time, the phone should now go to the download mode. Okay, in the USB recovery, let's see what happens now. If you haven't pressed the key at the right time, the phone will then move to the stock recovery or the stock OS. But in our case, I suppose it's done correctly. So we should now be inside the USB recovery and you could now see the RisingOS recovery. If that's all well and good, then first off, you have to do a factory reset, format data. Once that is complete, now let's flash the ROM file. So for that, first off, copy the ROM zip file from here, paste the file inside platform tools. For the ease of convenience, rename it to something shorter. Let's rename it to ROM. The name becomes rom.zip. And now, first off, go to the recovery home screen, apply update from ADB. Then type in the command of ADB devices and verify you are having the sideload keyword. So let's see that if you are having the keyword or not. And you could see Sideload keyboard is over here. Now type in the command of adb sideload and the file name, which in our case is rom.zip, and hit the enter key. The flashing will now start. Take up to around 4 to 5 minutes. So let's wait for that to complete. So guys, the flashing is now complete. Your last action is to do a factory reset once again. So go to factory reset, format data, again format data. Data wipe is now complete. And once that is complete, you will now tap on reboot system now. The phone should now boot to the OS, but the first booting up will take up some time, I guess 30-40 seconds. So let's wait for that to complete. And after that, we'll have a look at the ROM USB feature as well. But for now, let's at least see the boot logo or the boot animation. That will signify that the flashing has been done successfully without any issue whatsoever. So they should now appear after the Samsung logo, I guess. We should now be getting the RisingOS boot animation. So let's keep a tab on that and I'll see then what happens. So I guess only a few more seconds are remaining for that to happen. And let's keep a tab on that. At least the boot animation should appear now. And you could see we have got the RisingOS boot animation. Now let's wait for the phone to move to the OS, which might take a few more seconds. And with this, we are now inside the OS. So let's get started. For now, I'm skipping the initial setup process. If you want, you may connect to Wi-Fi, link your Google account and restore all the app data. I am not doing so because that will take ages to complete. Let's skip all of this for now. Accept the terms and condition. And skip this for now as well. And with this, we are now inside the OS. The wallpaper looks quite nice. And we have a few pre-installed Google apps as well. Google Chrome is there, Play Store is there, Play Service Framework is there. And third-party apps, okay, a music player by the name of Accord, that is there. And we have the automatic call recording app BCR. Then we have the RisingOS own Rising Walls, which has a few wallpapers. I guess it might require Wi-Fi connectivity. That's why it's not working. The QS price, you could see the new one is over here. The new revamped settings menu is here as well. Let's have a look at the personalize, and here you will get all the tweaks. So let's have a look at all of them. First off, we have the lock screen tweaks. Widgets, enable lock screen widgets. Let's enable this as well. Two big widgets, which should be, let's say, calculator, media player. Smaller ones, torch, weather, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. Hit the apply button and wait for a few seconds, and then you will have all the four widgets you could see over here. Two small, two large and four small, and at the back we have the device info as well. I don't know why it's all black. That doesn't, this fingerprint icon black is not looking nice. These are fine, but this black is not what I was expecting it to be. Anyways, apart from that, we have the peak display, minimal lock screen notification style, ambient display, enable AOD. You may also add an image in the AOD if required, or simply time and info. Time and date is fine for me, I suppose. Nothing more is required. You could see we have got the time, date, and the four widgets. Information of batteries, charging or battery temperature. I don't know how right it is. The battery temperature, pulse on double tap, pulse on tap. Then we have the depth wallpaper, similar to iOS style, but there's no wallpaper by default. You will have to get one from a third-party site of your choice. Battery info at the bottom of the screen, lost in charging time. You may turn all of this off and you will see now there's nothing at the bottom. This looks much better, a clean stock experience. Okay, knob bar is there as well. Let's see how it looks. As you can see, it's over here. It's overlapping with the fingerprint icon. So we have to, I cannot lower its height even further because already it's quite low. So, okay, few more, I guess, if I keep it at 0. Let me see how it looks now. Okay, this is the minimum which it can go, but still it's being overlapped with the fingerprint icon. I don't know why that is the case. Which icon is this exactly? I'm not quite sure. I guess it's the fingerprint, but currently we don't have any fingerprint icon set up. It's still that only, I suppose. It's all black and it's overlapping with the knob bar for now. So anyways, let's skip this. In the theme section, boot animation. These are the various animations of your choice. You could choose from icon packs. Let's give it a few seconds for it to change. These are all the icons in the status bar that you could choose from. Let's go with lawn. Settings UI for the RisingOS. You may choose from any one of these styles. Expressive, simple style. And let me see how it looks now. It's fine, the basic one is there now. Wallpaper styles, you may enable blur as well if required. Let's see how it looks. Enable it now. And you could now see the blur in the backend. I am not a fan of the blur. This does not look quite good. So let's turn this off. A UI restart is required. So let's do that once again. Now it's much better. Then lock and unlock sound, you may choose from the sound styles for locking and unlocking the phone. Brightness slider style, let's say leafy outline. A UI restart will undergo now. And well, this is the volume one. This has not undergone any change whatsoever. It's the same as before. Minimal thumb, I guess you have to do a restart of the OS or the UI at least. Only then it will change. Currently it's not changed. Same as before. So we'll have a look at that at the very end. Hide navigation bar style, let's say no space. So when you open the keyboard, there will be no space in the bottom, I suppose. Notification style, iOS style. I guess the UI restart has not taken place. Let's see how it looks. Okay, nothing has changed right now as well. Power menu style, let's say fluid transparent. Again, okay, so all of these will only happen once we do a OS restart. That I'll do at the very end. Signal icon style, for the carry data you may choose from these styles. Screen of animation, CRT, screen animation style is fine. Volume panel, let's get new morph style. Let's see how it looks now. Not that much great, but still something different. Wi-Fi icon style. Then after that we have the fonts style. Let's see from here. There are various fonts that you could choose from. Let's choose Topia, apply. It's now changed. In the colors, theme style, let's say rainbow. Not great. Content, it's fine. Let's stick with this one for now only. The clock face, you may choose from these clock styles. These are some nifty ones which are only there in this ROM only. I haven't seen this on any other ROM. Let's stick with any one of them. I choose the minimal one, although all this looks quite nice. Let's stick with the minimal one, which is this one as well. And OnePlus, okay, this is also looking nice. For the sake of reference, let me now show you this clock style. I guess I have to remove these widgets, only then it will be shown, because currently it's only shown at the top left with a blue color. It's not shown, not visible. So this only a minimal will be applied for now, because there are not enough space in the lock screen clock, as you could see. So currently it's not working, even though it might require UI restart, but even after that there's not enough space in the lock screen to have the clock style for now. QS settings, brightness, let's say rounded square. I don't think currently it will work. Yes, currently it's not changing because of the restarts I've told you. Header image, let's add an image. Let's say X-Men Avengers, or you may choose from these drop-down lists as well. Any randomly, I want to choose a black one. Let's see, One Piece. I am not a fan of One Piece and anime, so of any anime to be fair. So let's apply, let's say this one, and you could see it's now set. This looks fine. But for now I want a clean stock experience, so I will turn that off as well. QS styles, QS panel layout, let's say cyberpunk. As was expected, no change whatsoever. So I will do a OS restart at the very end, and then I'll see how it looks. Header clock style, RisingOS. This should change, I suppose, because that's not a major change. And you could see at the top left it's changed. Animation style, bounce scale, x-axis, and no change currently whatsoever. Gestures, shake gesture, let's say for the sake of reference, take a screenshot. Okay, let's go back and check it over here. Yes, screenshot has been taken, as you could see over here. Icon shapes, pebble is fine, I suppose, and you could see changes have been implemented over here. Then notification tweaks, anything fancy as such? No, nothing. Sound is over here, panel on the left hand side, volume panel, you could now see it's on the left. Enable vibration for all these three, it's required for me. And now comes the toolbox, where we get all the goodies. In extras, you may enable game space, and you could change the call mode, let's say, to auto answer the phone when you're in a gaming mode, or auto cancel the phone. Ringer mode, do not change or keep it to silent. Block full screen events and if they appear like incoming calls. Log gestures, log all the gestures. Disable USB debugging, some games require that to happen. And you may then add the required apps from here, and all those apps will then have this impact. Add this game, tap a game, choose the game of your choice, will be added. And then RAM boost, I don't know how much they work, they are just gimmicky features, nothing to see as such. In the sidebar, you may enable it, add a few apps of your choice, and you could now see it's added, or access all the apps from here. Okay, also then you can turn this off if not required. Smart pixel will turn off 3/4 of the pixels of your phone to save some battery. You may change this as well, the number of pixels to be turned off. This is fine, 3/4 is more than sufficient. Double tap action, single tap, and let's say single tap. Okay, exit pop-up view. Only few actions are there, not the ones I was expecting it to be. Very less. Navigations. You may add gestures over here, back long press. Let me show you for the sake of reference. Take a screenshot, back long press. Well, I guess that will only work with the three buttons at the bottom. These gestures are currently not working. Recent long press, because we don't have the 3-button navigation style, so they might not work for now. Quick switch, nothing fancy. Backup and restore, security over here. Hide screen capture status, okay. No storage restriction, hide dev status. So there are a few banking apps that check for the USB debugging and developer options. You may hide those apps from this section. Simply add the app of your choice from here. Choose the app, add it, and then the dev status will be hidden from those apps. Then comes the most important part, spoofing. Keybox, if you have a keybox file, let's try it out. I might be having a keybox file on one of my phones. If that is working or not, let me see just a minute. So let's see. The keybox is currently working fine. Let's try to use this file onto this ROM. So this will take just a few seconds. I have to first copy the file from its directory of Tricky Store over to the main directory, internal storage. Let's paste it there, and now from there I will transfer the file onto my PC first and foremost, because I cannot do a transfer to this phone directly. So file, and on my phone the keybox file is this one, I suppose. Transfer to my PC, it's now transferred. So let me hit a refresh once. Keybox, this is the file, this is the time, just exact same time now. So our phone is shown here, but I have to change it to file transfer first and foremost. Charging this device, file transfer, paste. Okay, now it should appear. Well, that's strange. Currently it's not shown here. Once again, I have to unplug my phone, I suppose, then replug it back into it. Now it's shown. So let's paste the file over here and rename it to keybox. Remove all the numbers from the very end, if there is one, and now it's fine. So let's get back to our work, which is over here. First off, type on update PIF, and for that you require a Wi-Fi connection. So let's do that as well. Just give me a second. It's now connected. It will now get a new PIF file for our phone. So first off, type on update PIF, and we are having a new Google Pixel file or PIF.json from any of the Pixel phones. Once you've got it, tap on keybox, load the file of keybox once it's loaded. So guys, now just simply install the Plaintegrity API Checker app, and that is it. You will pass the strong test. If you want the keybox file, you may ask the file from me. I will share you the file. So there are two ways out. You may either use the file of our keybox module and get the job done, or ask the file by me. I will share you the file by email. Drop in your email in this article's comment section over here. I'll email you the file, and that is it. You'll now pass the strong test with ease. Apart from that, okay, you may also spoof the phone to get the unlimited storage. Snapchat to fix the chat issues. I am not a fan of Snapchat, so I don't use the app, but this might get the job done. Apart from that, what all is there? Well, long press is currently not working. I don't know why. Let me unlock my phone and see. It's not working, so no issue. We may access it from here as well. Settings, wallpaper and style is over here. Let's access from here. You may change the theming from this section or from here. Switch to light theme from here. It looks nice. Change the wallpaper from this section. You could see there are quite a lot of wallpapers from the Pixel Nothing 2, then Pixel 8a, Nothing 2a, Pixel 9 series, RisingOS community, CMF phones, RisingOS 4.0, Nothing 2a plus. These all are from the Pixel phones. There are abundance of wallpapers, as you could see from here. You may change the lock sync clock style from this section or from the settings menu. Both will get the job done. In the home screen, you may enable themed icons from here, and it will now be implemented. Change the upgrade size. Let's go with 5x5. It's fine now. And that is it, I suppose. If you have any query with regard to any of the steps, let me know in the comment section. And thanks a lot for watching this video.